Hello everyone, welcome to our timeless oracle reading. And our oracle card for today belongs to the Shaman's Dream Oracle. The card is entitled Woodwives. Okay, Woodwives. When you look at the picture, it's a tree that is gracefully dancing, somehow gracefully dancing in the wind. And the subtitle is Adaptability. Looking at this card, it reminds me of a very resilient plant in my hometown or in my home country, and it is called the bamboo. The bamboo is usually found near rivers and near creeks, near winding waters. This is where they find their nourishment, and it makes me think of the gospel passage, a tree that grows on the tree whose roots are on a river. It's like the tree that is planted by the river, something like that. It symbolizes a person who is grounded to the divine, whose correct connection with the divine is part of their way of living. When you are grounded to the presence of the divine, when the divine is part of your life, you are a cup that is overflowing. You are constantly nourished by the love that you receive from the divine, the love that you experience in the presence of the divine. So somehow the message of the Woodwives is somebody who is grounded. And part of being grounded is getting in touch with the source of all things. So part of being grounded is like a bamboo plant that is near the river and is constantly receiving nourishment from the river. Another ability of the bamboo is its adaptability to the weather. If there is a strong typhoon or a strong storm that passes by, the bamboo just sways with the wind, sways with even how strong the wind is, it will sway. It will allow the wind to bend it, even make the tips of its stalks touch the ground. But afterwards, they will recover. They will stand up again. They just go with the flow. And I think that's another beautiful characteristics that is being encouraged us to have by this card, to be able to adapt to the situation, to go with the flow, to allow the spirit to guide us. So we sway with the situation, but then we bounce back. It reminds me when I was still a little child. I have this punching bag wherein every time I punch it, it goes back up, and I admire that punching bag. It allows, well, when you punch it, it goes down, but then it bounces back. So it's the same with the bamboo plant. It just goes with the wind. If its situation causes them to feel down, they adapt to the situation. They accept those hard moments, and then afterwards they bounce back. It's like receiving certain situations that you cannot control and trying to learn as best as we can from it, and then we bounce back better. We bounce back stronger. The same with the bamboo plant. Well, the roots become stronger the more typhoons that they encounter, because the more they develop roots, the deeper the roots become. The same thing also with us. When we try to always adjust to the situation that we have and learn from them, then we become stronger as a person because we gain experience. So we are not afraid to face storms, just like the bamboo plant. When you face storms with courage and you adapt to it, you sway with the situation, and then you find ways in order to make it through. You develop roots, you develop experience, And this experience allows you to move forward more mature and much stronger. There are still many things you can learn from the bamboo, but the important thing there is the one that is being promoted by this card, and that is adaptability. To be grounded to the reality and to adapt to the situation, and to always have that energy to bounce back, to consider the challenges as stepping stones instead of stumbling blocks, to consider obstacles as opportunity to climb up, opportunity to be better in the near future. So it's adaptability, being able to go with the flow, to allow the spirit, and also to be constantly aware that you are not alone and that you are constantly being nourished by the source of all things. Now, let us go to the handbook and try to see what is the description the handbook provides us with regards to Woodwives. Woodwives, okay. Adaptability, strong roots, growth. The Woodwives dance into your dreams as a reminder to be grounded no matter what life offers you. You need to know who you are, what you will tolerate, what you have learned to date. To date means at this present time. Okay, let's continue. And what boundaries to set so you feel good about yourself. Life is going to offer you something extraordinary now, and in order to learn and receive its blessings, you must remember that being grounded gives you more freedom, not less. You have everything you need. You have all it takes to do this right now. If you also keep reminding yourself to be flexible, you will be amazed by how well things play out for you. The Woodwives are both wisdom keepers and students of the new world, as these forest spirits have an uncanny ability to adapt to changing circumstances and always find the perfect way to grow and expand. They represent what you already know how to do. Learn. Be in beginner's mind. Let go of your rigid notions of how things should be, and be present to what is right now, unencumbered by your projections. Is there a storm brewing because things need to change? No worries. Nothing can uproot you now, and it will pass, and you will dance with nature and move with it all. Perhaps you are being given an opportunity to take a chance on something new, and you are not sure how far you can go without losing your footing. Have no fear, for when you remember your roots, your integrity, your authentic self, you can stretch yourself beyond the invisible line you drew. Go for it. You will be so glad you did. Well, this ends our reading for today, and at the same time, this is the last card for the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Now, I hope you were able to gain some insights with this reading and somehow inspired you to adapt to the challenges of the moment, that you will be able to sway and still be able to bounce back, to allow the Spirit to guide us to go with the flow. Well, thank you for the likes and the comments you constantly give to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. It allows the channel to grow and allows us to reach more people. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.